Hey crafty besties, it's your crafty bestie Tabby, and I'm going to give you the flip through of the completed Lord of the Rings journal. So that's the back, that's the little side thing. This is a pin, and so you unhook the pin, and I'm gonna put an envelope here, and I'm gonna have a letter from the bookmaker in here so that the person receiving this journal will know what it's all about and how to use it. G is for Gandalf. And then we have these envelopes I've had for a while. I've kind of been hoarding them up. If you would like to get some, Joey Cardmaker has an Etsy shop, and they're an instant download. And Joey Cardmaker has some beautiful digitals. As a matter of fact, this is one of his stuffed pockets that I got as a make and take. And this is just, you know, it's little papers. It's a little notepad. Loaded pocket. Why would the Lord of the Rings have a loaded pocket? Why wouldn't it? You know? Here is the fairies having tea in the middle of the forest. And here is just a postcard. Let's see if I have something we can put on here. Because I feel like I need something. And I have, oh, and if you want to know, I'm going to tell y'all something in just a second. We're going to paint the glue on here on the back of this little boy circle child. Put him here. And we're going to get maybe the dad. Because, you know, Frodo getting rid of the ring helps Middle Earth more than it helps anything else. And if you don't know, if you're not acquainted with the story, our Earth is Middle Earth. Seriously? Come on now. That's supposed to have stick 'em. That's glue. That's the good art glitter glue. Okay. So that's a little decorated. Not too much. And I have all kinds of maps because, you know, they're all about the maps. And then here is some journaling cards. Just simple. Right on each side of it. In a pocket that I created from some textured paper. And yes, I did coffee dye the coffee dyed papers. There's another map. Well, I guess I'm going to tear some stuff up too while I'm doing this. This is a map of the Shire. It's another one of those brilliant envelopes. You can write a letter on it, or you can use it as an envelope. That choice is yours. Here's a tag. And I've decorated the pockets a little. So, how do y'all like my crazy patterns with my coffee dyeing? Y'all let me know in the comments if I should coffee dye more paper or just use more printed paper. Here's another one of our journaling cards and a tag. You could also use this as a bookmark. It's about standard bookmark size, if there is such a thing as a standard bookmark. I like the way that these turned out with the different patterns. And this is a sketch that I started but didn't finish. So Okay, there's a little journaling card tag and a postcard. And that's a grown-up Frodo, and he pulled out a burnt ticket. This, I think, is from where I laid it across the oven racks. I think that's why it has that pattern. And that is the elf lady. And there's another one of those envelopes. The front looks like this. You could actually write a letter on the envelope and mail it. It will go through the mail with a stamp. There's another one of my patterned papers. And these are little tiny cabinet cards. That's Gandalf. And we believe that we're going to have freedom. It's all these people behind this gate waiting for the ring to be destroyed. I did not put orcs in here because I think orcs are scary. And, you know, the person receiving this journal can do that. And there, we already did that tag. And then here's a water bottle sticker. I think I'm quite ready for another adventure. That is going to be, and I'm going to put this Gandalf sticker in here because I think that's fun. So we're going to close it back up. We're going to call this one done. And I think I'm also going to include a pen, because I have some brown pens. And I think, wouldn't that be just adorable to include a pen in that little bit there. And that might not make it work. I'll still include a pen, even if I can't do it the way I want to. Maybe the person who's receiving the journal will do something different with the closure. Ooh. Ow, I poked myself. And they might want that enamel pin for their jacket. But I'd never done a closure like that going out of the pocket. But this is Lord of the Rings. So the person who it's intended for will be getting it soon. And I would like to thank my patron of the arts who sponsored this video. Who bought the stickers and the extra stuff for me to be able to create it for you. Now I want to tell you about this right here. This is a Superpatch. You know, I was crying about my hands hurting so bad. This, when I finally put it on my hand, duh, my hand does not hurt except for right here in the little tip of this finger. And everything else is pain-free. So, go Superpatch. And this is a freedom patch. This is the victory patch packaging for athletic performance. But I'm telling you, if you have mobility issues, this right here, this victory patch is phenomenal. I'm just going to throw it out there. I'm putting the link to my Superpatch site below. If you want to email me and ask me questions about the super patches, you can. Or if you want to email me about anything and ask me anything, I'm going to include that email address in the description box below. And if nobody told you today, you matter. You are important. You are enough. And I love you. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Mwah!